businesses, but when as a businessman, you become like a slave almost to the business.
Yeah.
But now
I hear you about this.
Yeah.
Oh, you give me a medicine, man.
Well, the cataract, forget about the glaucoma.
You have that?
For the cataract? Yes, but not for the glaucoma, not at this stage.
So we should build the cataract then?
Yeah, the cataract will be cleared up.
Oh, we work on that then?
Yeah.
All right. What else you have again? You have prostate land?
Yes.
You have all those kind of things? Because I find out I get older now, I will usually slow now.
Okay. Yeah, that will happen.
But we work on that then.
Okay.
I buy something then.
I'll see, man. You probably may have something growing outside that you can use.
Huh?
You may probably have something growing even in the yard here that you can use.
Yeah.
So
like aloes and they have all that.
Well, not aloes much there. More other things I'd recommend in preference to aloes. Yeah.
But you don't have any of your own, are you selling?
I can make something. I can make something.
No. I thought you had already.
No.
I have to sell.
I make on demand. I don't store things.
Oh,
so you get fresh stocks.
You make on demand.
Yeah. So I make it just here.
Well, I give demand to make on time to me.
Right. Yeah, so your order is taken.
I give demand.
Okay.
We wash it down and you really very slow down, but that's all.
Yeah.
That's all old people like that as a boy.
Yeah.
They get that age.
Well, at 105, these things will begin. At 105, these things will begin to start creeping in.
Yeah, bad.
In some cases, it starts creeping in at 40.
Can you remember the spot where she lived in Yarrow?
I'll get it later for you.
Okay.
But I think I remember. I'm not sure whether now or somewhere, but I have it written somewhere.
Yarrow's a big area.
A big area.
Yeah.
Big area. But it seems to me as well, we didn't know how. For instance, we have a historian in Port Spain. A historian living in wrong Fifth Road. Oh, Michael something. Michael Anthony.
Michael Anthony.
I know.
Yeah, I know.
The historian. He born Yarrow.
Yes.
He grew up Yarrow.
And he knows nothing about King Jaja.
He knows about that. People don't know about.
Yeah, and he's an old man, eh? He's in the 70s. And he
yes.
Yeah, he doesn't.
I talked to some of him. He don't know about Jaja. He only heard about the Queen. He heard that the Queen was one that he never saw. So he couldn't help me at all.
But as a young fellow, I noticed you have to know sometimes in these country areas, unless your parents have money, they pay for your transport, or unless you have family who go visiting different parts of the area, you don't leave your village very much and go too far, you know. You know, so I mean, as a little boy,
so he historian,
zone of,
and I asked, you know, he heard about Jaja, but he don't know himself about Jaja. What you say the name of the town he came from?
Oh, Opobo.
Opobo.
O-P-O, I'll mark it for you.
I'll check it out. I want to mark it out. I'll just check out something I have. I think I have a name to it though.
King
Jaja. They might find this, well, that should be the King's Africa. It should be that too then.
Yeah, I don't know where that person got the information from.
I'm glad you came.
But I'm glad you mentioned that book as well. All I'm thinking of is now, Queen forgot about that book. King Jaja Opobo.
But he wasn't a very popular king, you see. He wasn't a very popular king.
Well, the one thing, I know there's an expression people used to use long ago. They would, like, if they have a child and the child even, like they want people to sit and wait on him. And
if you
feel it's King Jaja.
Yeah, the king is South. The king is South is very popular in South Africa.
Shaka Zulu? Shaka Zulu?
Call next to me again. What do you mean? Not that.
Okay.
And they were very popular.
Well, there are a long list of kings in the Zulu, among the Zulu, a whole lineage of kings. There was a King Prempe in Ghana. And it's interesting because one of his descendants was my classmate.
Okay.
But at the time I didn't know that, it was only later on. But apparently from what the readings, I found something in the archive again concerning King Prempe. They say he was a vicious man. Don't mess with him, he'll click you up now for now.
But why? She left me too bad. But the only reason why I didn't see my mother, my mother got blind. My mother was blind.
Okay.
She died at 91.
She died at the age of 91?
She was 91 years. I didn't want she to see her.
What is
I told her about the Queen, you know, but never encouraged her to be because she can't see.
What year your mother died?
Huh?
What year your mother?
67.
1967. in 1967.
No, 65.
65.
65.
At the age
I'm 91.
of 91. Now, I just want to do some mathematics. I love to do mathematics for these things.
91, yeah.
1965. What was the birthday?
7th of April, not 11.
Oh, 7th of April.
I'm 7th of April, she's 7th of April.
Yeah, no. I'm the 7th of April too.
What? You 7th of April too?
Yeah,
7th?
My father was the 7th of April.
What? 7th of April,
And he's
man?
April as well.
And my wife was 13th April, my wife. My brother was 7th. I was 7th.
I'm the 13th of April.
You 13? My wife was 13th. My wife was 13th April.
Okay. So she was.
You were 7th April, boy?
Yes.
How old are you now? You know my height,
46. 46.
How did you?
No, I'm 46.
You know how to live, man.
Huh?
Yeah,
That's
a young champion.
That's what my mother told me the day, when I told my mother about this thing, the story related this morning to y'all with the phone. And when I told my mother what happened, she said,
Born in 61?
No, you're not starting to live.
Yeah. You born in 61?
1961, yes. Okay, so she was the 13th of April.
7th of April.
7th.
My wife is 7th.
Your mother was the what date?
7th.
Oh, she's the 7th and you're the 7th?
Yes.
Okay.
I wish my mother.
Okay.
Well,
Okay, so your mother born.
we April people, man.
Okay, so your mother
You know
born.
the Marines from South? The Marines from South here.
Yeah,
You know them?
I know them. Just 1 second, please. Hello, Sonny. Where you are now? How far you are? Just checking.
You say, after pass, we call you.
Yeah, you call me. You call me.
There. You just stay right there and meet them right there.
You come. Yeah.
How you came, man? Have a car?
Yes.
Okay. What? Do you remember what date your mother born? Your mother died?
I have it.
What month? What month?
I can't have it here.
Okay,
I can't, I'll look it over here. I have it on one file somewhere.
Okay, I was just checking to see what year she born.
I'll have it.
Okay.
I'll have it.
1 from 5 is
I
4.
have it. You know, I have the foreign agency.
Yeah. Oh, she was born
The
in
receipt.
1874.
74?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Citizens foreign agency.
Yeah, 7. Yeah.
Citizens foreign agency.
Okay, she said so. It wasn't 1980.
Right. Yes.
Okay. Okay, Mr. Blades.
Hello.
Your story is very interesting.
1874.
And I said your story is very interesting.
My sorry.
It's very interesting. But very often, these stories, certain aspects of these stories get a little mixed up over the years. And I think you got a small part of your story wrong. But it's
Could
also...
be wrong,
Huh?
Could be wrong.
Yeah, it's a small part.
Well, I tell you what I get from her.
Okay, but I'll tell you.
That's straight.
I'll tell you what is happening, and when you follow through it, you'll understand. It's a small part that is wrong. It's a very important part that is wrong as well. So we need to just go over it together. Now you said
What part that is?
I will explain to you now. You said she died in 1965.
Not terrible.
Okay.
I know exactly.
Okay.
But I get it.
And she was 91 years old when she died.
Yeah, that's right.
That means that she was born in 1874. So it means that in 1880, she'd have been 6 years old.
6?
In 1880, she'd have been 6 years old.
Only?
Yes.
No, she was big already.
Come back, listen, come back.
So that we go to.
I mean, yeah, for the money she could.
I got it 1880.
Okay, yeah, I was just telling him that very often with these stories, my experience is that sometimes there are mistakes. And there's a small mistake here, but it's a big mistake.
Okay.
So, sorry, go ahead.
No, he doesn't want to go anywhere.
Oh, okay. I just it's a big mistake.
Could have, well, in that case, in writing it now, I would leave it that date 1880.
Okay.
So, you see, I'm saying, a certain time they came to Trinidad.
Yeah, well, I could try to trace it for you. See, cause
so you leave it the date.
no, they could trace these things from old records. So that's why I'm bringing up this with you. He said that he began his story in January 1880. However, his mother died, he said, in 1965, at the age of 91, which means that she was born in 1874 or around 1873, 74, around there. Good. Which means that in 1880, she'd have just been 6 or 7 years old. At most 7 years old.
Who you mean, my mother?
Yeah. In 1880, she'd have just been about 6 or 7 years old. So she couldn't have been a nurse at that age unless they had really young nurses. Which I don't think they had child labor in that era to that extent. Well, it had it, but not. Okay.
Yeah.
But what I could do, if she was a nurse, which means that she had been employed in the civil service at the time, I wouldn't get her 1880, but I could check this, I could go back in the records.
Okay.
For all the civil servants, there's a book that had the record of all the civil servants in the country. And their wages and all these things, and where they were working and all of that. So I can go through the records and look for her name and see what year she was at the asylum. Right. But I just thought I'd point out this, because in terms of publishing, you don't want to publish it and make somebody laugh at you. You know? So, and then the other thing about it is that from the information that I have seen in the old newspapers, it was in 1888 that it came from.
Okay, so most likely
So they came.
So it might have been
Well, not even that, because in 1888, she'd have just been 14.
She was 16. 16.
No, 6 and 8.
6 and 8, 14.
No, but
80 and 8. 6
oh,
and 8,
all right, yes,
14,
That's right.
yes,
14.
yes.
at most 15
Yes.
in 1888. So,
All right, make a quick observation. If in 1938 she was 87.
oh, that's King Jaja.
Check see what
That's Naomi now. Who?
Naomi.
Yeah, in Naomi,
In 1938.
1938.
She was 87 years old.
87.
Approximately that.
Okay.
See what that comes back.
87 years. Okay. That means she'd have been born 1850.
right.
That means she'd have been born in 1850.
50. 50.
1851 on the abouts.
50 to 88.
Right, so
So
it means,
maybe 50.
even if it was 1880 or 1888, she would be in her 20s or
Yeah,
so.
she came as a mature person to the Caribbean.
She was how much?
Yeah.
She came as a mature woman. When I say she'd have been, if she was 87 years in 1938, it means that in 1888 when she came to the Caribbean, to St. Vincent, she'd have been about 37 years old. You know? But I could try to reconstruct. You see, there are certain parts I could try to reconstruct. Like once I have your mother's name, I could check to see when the hospital was. Yeah, and then that asylum was moved as well.
Went to St. Anne's after.
Yes, I could check to see what year it has moved.
Right, yeah.
So I know it was before that year.
Yeah, that's right.
You know.
Yeah.
Then I could try to see these convents in Guyana. I could try to see something, and then
Yeah, a time.
Yeah.
What time do
then Mr. Williams. You give me Mr. Williams' name the first time he spoke. You know, he said his name was.
That 88 might be wrong too. That day might be wrong too.
1880.
Then I give it
Definitely.
might be wrong.
That might be. That might be definitely wrong.
Yeah, might be wrong.
Yeah, that's a
I get
sometimes.
it 80.
Yeah, but sometimes things get mixed up. Maybe that could be 1890.
But the thing is,
Could be
the true
1890.
story,
Yes.
the true story is this wrong.
Yes,
Yeah, that's-
yes,
yeah,
The
yeah.
true story is this wrong.
Yeah. Maybe that's 1890.
Because I actually saw the moon. I spoke to her.
Yes.
Right. Yes,
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 we're not disputing the story at all. The story is fine. The story is definitely.
Yeah, it doesn't
When I
come
began
to
to
the dates.
read, when I read the read, people say, how you know all this thing? You want to tell me?
Yeah. The story is definitely interesting,
You
and
want to
this
tell me?
is definitely interesting, and it needs to be published. And I would do all my power to make sure you get it published very quickly as well. But I just would like to check a couple of things. You know, just you see, there are old records, like the colonial records.
I call the first chapter Deception Plot Revealed.
Reveal.
Deception Plot Revealed. This is the doctor I tell doctor try out.
Yes,
The
yes.
TV doctor.
Yes.
Deception Plot Revealed. That first
Did she know the name of the doctor?
chapter. Huh?
Did she know the name of the doctor?
No, that's right.
Okay.
No, he said resident doctor.
Okay, your mother, what about your mother? Did your mother know the name of the doctor?
Well, you see, if I know, I get out of my mother, my dad,
Okay. Okay. Okay, I have another question.
Just a story.
I have another question.
So many
Your mother, I mean, you got this from your mother. But the opening chapter, the opening episode where she's brought into the asylum, and this conversation is going on. Who was the source of that conversation?
Who?
Your mother was present to witness that?
My mother would tell me that.
But did she witness it or did the doctor told?
Probably the doctor would have told her.
Or maybe
bring
No,
her.
people have to because
Or
she does.
maybe Jaja was in the room and Naomi was in the room and overheard it.
Because Well, the document told her that too. Because they tried to deceive him.
Okay.
Or if she and Naomi ended up having such a close rapport, Naomi might have told her.
Yeah, that's what I figured. Now, next important question. You spoke of this Yoruba colony. Where, can you tell us exactly where the colony was?
Yes, that's there now. She's no trace of it now.
Huh?
No trace of it.
You've been there.
Absolutely, that single trace. I went every time.
You went looking for it?
Not a single trace.
Okay, the Rada Community.
You know Belmont Valley?
St. Francis Valley?
No, that's Francis.
No.
Belmont.
Belmont Valley
There's
Road.
two valleys there, you know.
No, you have Belmont Valley Road and St. Francis Valley Road.
I born in St. Francis Valley.
Right.
Which one the Rada is on? The
Rada Community, if I am not mistaken,
in St. Francis Valley?
Is
No.
Because high school
up in
is
Gonzales.
I'm mixing up.
Well, that's go down.
Yes.
Well, that's go down.
But I could find that for you very easily. I could check over.
Okay, trying to. Right, okay. This will definitely interest him.
Yeah, yes.
Okay.
But so, I knew even in Clifford Street, when the Gambers moved up from Belmont Valley, they about 4 or 5 left them in Clifford Street, Belmont.
Oh, they went.
And they disappear now.
Okay.
They can't know it.
So
you
met some of them?
No, you met any?
No, you met any of the
Oh, yeah, I met the DDAs, yes, they were.
The DDAs were
And listen now.
From Belmont?
They had a twin. And these DDAs, they were Clifford Street not too far from me. I was a little boy then. I was about 10, 12 years going on. And these DDAs were about 2 hours from me. And the lady, this young woman had twins. You know what she called them? Prince and Princess.
Right,
So
yes,
he goes to school now as Prince Didier and Princess Didier.
Okay.
He became, in record, he was a runner. For years he became
Okay. So they were descendants of the Yoruba from up the hill?
Yeah.
You know that as a fact?
Yeah.
Okay.
May have been. May have been.
Oh, may have, okay.
Or could be another group, but then they scatter out now. There's no Yoruba people in Australia now. You don't know them?
There's no settlement
because the Antwines still occupy the compound.
That's what I was asking. Yeah. I was being so circuitous in terms of the location. Yeah. Okay. But there would be a record of much. That's what you described with the police coming and all of that before she left?
Yeah.
All I have to do now is, she said this was the 11th month.
Do I record that?
Yes.
When the police inspector came to Chica, when the police inspector came and said, I'll come around 5 o'clock, and I had benches here,
yes.
they would record.
No, they wouldn't record that, but they would record the fact that there was this gathering.
They might have that.
That would have been recorded, because other things in that area, in Belmont, you see, Belmont was close to the news.
Yes.
So you find lots of, I've seen lots of old articles. I mean, like the one I showed you with the, where the priest went and destroyed the, right. Anything that happened in Belmont would have made news, something of this nature. I mean, there's one where a man, a cow fall along a precipice in Belmont. Then there was one of the same Rada, he fall off a precipice too. I think he fall off a precipice going behind the cow, for that mistake. So what I'm saying, these things would have made the news in those periods. So I could go through all the November papers.
Yes, and check for that.
Yeah, you can show it.
For you say it was 11 months, after 11 months.
Yeah.
So I could check November and December.
Who take a big hair? One gone. One gone. They were Yorubas too. They call him
Jonah. You mean the person singing Calypso?
Yeah.
Okay.
That was Lord Melody.
Yeah. One gone. But I know the people.
Fitzroy Alexander.
I know the people refer to. He was a big intrude, and when he come out, they show you all the big and you get done.
So that was based on a true story?
True story.
That's a true story, the biggest story.
Okay.
It happened in Farry Lane in Belmont.
Alright. Is it big or not?
Right there. Europeans again, they wrote into that. One gone. One gone. One gone.
You see, it's a Belmont man again. You
Yes.
see, like myself and
I can tell you when I interview him.
yes, yeah.
One gone.
Yeah.
One gone.
You know, I was to bring my grandmother's picture to show him. My grandmother grew up in Belmont, Gonzales area, worked there, 1943. But then he lived in the oil field at that time.
Right, yes, because down to 35 to 37 he was down in the oil.
Margaret, you read a day we go ahead and you can't sit there.
You said you have a computer? No, we can pick you. Okay, well, what we could bring something even later in the week here. The same articles, so we don't necessarily have to come to the archive unless we want to.
Okay.
We could photograph the article and bring it and put it in the computer.
Okay.
So you can actually read the article in the computer. Yeah.
Right.
Okay, what else? Oh, let me see what else I need to ask you, because I want to get some little reference points. You see all these little things that some of the things you said are useful. Tips. No, I said some of the things you mentioned are useful that I could
Thank you.
I could use to verify the dates of some of the things, so I could try to
Date, I get this, but how very bad with
But it's
this.
not hard. It's just if from what you said, if you said somebody said I saw her in Guyana,
Well, that's why too, their friend who came here, he couldn't get this in the Orange Tour. He couldn't get this in the Orange Tour at all.
okay.
He said, forget it.
You want to see, you have to have persistency.
Yeah.
He couldn't get this in the Orange. He went on to paper. He took from that, he said 10 years with paper. It's
No, it's there, it's there, it's there.
And
But
then
then, you see, I have
Couldn't find
a, yeah, when you go in these papers looking for things, you don't find them. You don't find, at least you don't find them when looking for it.
all right. Suppose now, I suppose now, when she died, at the very end was recorded.
It may have been recorded, I suspect it would have been, so I could go through all the papers in 1938 and 39.
So it was never recorded.
It may have
But he
been.
said, all the people tell me, and you could search through that.
Okay, but I'll tell you something.
You
He
might look
searched, but he didn't find what I found.
He never found it.
And I wasn't looking for it.
Huh?
He didn't find what I find. What he did not find what I found
What you found?
concerning when King Jaja came to St. Vincent.
Uh-huh.
He didn't find that. The African guy.
I don't know.
Right. What I'm saying
I
is
told you that I told you.
right. What I'm saying is that when you're looking,
I didn't know agree at all. I never.
Yeah.
Only what she told me. But
Yeah.
her story was like she didn't know they were Grenada either. She said from Africa straight to St. Vincent.
well, they didn't land in Grenada. The
Oh,
boat
yeah,
went in the harbour.
Oh, well, that's why she
And when the crowd of people gathered in the harbour,
well, that's why she know it.
they said, when the crowd of people gathered in the harbour, they changed the course of the boats and they carried them to St. Vincent instead. Because they were afraid that if they stayed in Grenada, they would have been uprising.
But your version, how did she come to St. Vincent? How did they capture him?
I didn't go through, I didn't really read it again, I just took note of it, but I'm going to read it tomorrow.
I tricked him to get the boat.
Well,
I tricked him
maybe.
to get the boat, and we get the boat take sail, and go on.
Maybe.
So it's to capture him.
Yeah.
You never had the battle with that.
No, it's still out to me, they do all kind of things to get people on board and they want them on board. Yeah, if you want to catch a fall in the yard.
That's what one else. That's what.
So, you have to use some sort of strategy. Any questions you think I should ask him? Anything?
Barry, what's your full name, Barry?
Francis.
Francis?
Francis Caroli Moran.
Francis what?
Francis Caroli.
Caroli?
Yeah.
I don't have that name, man, Caroli.
Yeah, Caroli.
So funny, man.
That was the name.
Caroli?
That was the name of my grandmother.
That's Spanish student.
That's Hungarian actually, you wouldn't believe.
As what? Hungarian?
Zarin too? My brother?
Trinidad?
Zarin, same book. If any person's name was called Caroli Zarin. There's a,
Hungarian, why?
well, what happened, my grandmother was reading this book called Return to Budapest.
Oh.
And there's this character called Kong Caroli, Zarin. So my eldest brother was called Zarin.
And you're
And then I was called Caroli.
She really enjoyed that book.
I have the book. Yeah, I have it. It's old. I have it. Yeah. You said in 1901, somebody saw her in Guyana.
No.
Somebody said they saw her in Guyana.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's
Right.
what I heard.
Yeah.
My brother told me.
Yes, because.
I didn't buy anyone yet, I bought another two.
Okay. You see,
My brother had told me this about it. So she didn't take long from where she went.
yeah.
To carry Guyana.
Yeah.
From Trinidad, if I can't take Guyana, we don't know.
Yeah. So it means, why I asked that, because it means that I could check from 1901 going backwards. And I could check to see when your mother became a nurse. But that would be in the records. If the records are there still, it will be there still when she. The only trouble is that those books with those records,
I said a long name.
you only get it from 1900.
Yeah.
You don't have much from before 1900.
Okay.
I live there.
But you may have them.
She had a long name.
Yeah.
Sarah, this kid, this Woody. And then she married Blade after.
Now the Nesbit part was interesting to me because there was something I was going through last night with some Nesbits.
Medwin.
And they were from
3 kids. Originated from South Hampshire, England. They came, the first day
That's
they
another story.
in Hampshire,
There's
England.
another. Okay.
And they were a time when the doctor, the first doctor there, the first little doctor there. He was a doctor and a minister at the same time. His mother wanted to be a doctor, his father wanted to be a minister.
You have to be doctorated as well, right?
Not this piece now.
Okay, good.
Yeah, if I have this documented as well. I see now this little.
I know, but the story with the people who were in Antigua or somewhere, they went to New Orleans and then they find themselves back in Antigua or somewhere, that slave story. You have that documented?
Yes.
Okay.
So
You should put them together.
what happened now? What happened now? This doctor, the first newspaper then, I call my old manuscript of that. He lived in Hampshire. And around the same time, the Anglicans and the Oaks were always. Then I went, what's he going to Ireland now? You Roman Catholic Anglicans?
Yes,
That's
yes.
what happened there. You go with they burn your house, two-story carriage, and so the Anglicans and the Roman Catholics were not on good terms at all. You see? And this young man, his son was graduate doctor in London, and met his young girl in London too, from Scotland. But she was a girl in high school that only for the elite. Her parents had sent her there to study because they hoped one day that she'd marry the royalty, Scottish royalty.
Yes, yes.
So they said high school is all the thing. Because mind you, so her name was Stuart Anderson. She was Mary Anderson, Stuart Anderson. And the royal family was Stuart. King Henry was Stuart to them. Stuart. And all the descendants there were Stuart. So they were grooming her now to get the royalty. She's going to fall in love with this young doctor. And there's tons of Roman Catholics.
Yes.
She was a Roman Catholic.
We wouldn't have none of that.
Who was Roman Catholic? The girl family, the Stuarts?
The girl family. Some aristocrats. Scottish aristocrats there. All the thing. And she got, so he said, we wouldn't have none of that. You marry him, he's a commoner. You marry the doctor, he's a commoner. And what? Yeah, that church belonged to Henrietta the murderer. Henrietta killed the wives. We have nothing to do with that. And they do one marry him, we done with you. And she said, outcast man. She couldn't go across the age. She couldn't go. So when the father said, he said, you marry them? My old husband said, you marry his son to his girl. The day the funeral, the wedding rather. And they all who know any reason why these two persons should be joined together.
Yes.
Otherwise, hold your peace.
Speak now forever, hold your peace.
About 400. No, we don't want that. They let your son marry that girl, man. They call us brothers. They say, no. You have to share with yourself. You marry your son to that girl. And all that. So, they postponed, the marriage postponed for 20 minutes. Postponed 20 minutes. And all the objectors come home, and 3 of them, and they went to the room and talk. When they then talked, they came out, and we have peace now. He decided to marry them. He said, who is God? God is love. So love is an attribute of God. And he needs to be love one another. He will marry them, they let this young man and go back to London and live a life of sin, or bring him in the church of God and marry them. You get me now?
Yes.
So he said, marry them. And they asked the Congress, would you want that? Would you want him to go and live a life of sin? They said, no. Well, we'll marry them. So everybody keep quiet and they married them. But after the wedding, they still have people to point the finger at them. When I came to them, wrote the choir. So they decided to come to live in tickets. They sold a company in tickets. I have all that recorded.
If you hear that story, she said she didn't hear this specific story.
Right, yes.
And so they call him in
It's an
tickets.
intriguing story, right?
They call him in tickets. And they had children and so on.
Just 1 second, please. Yeah. Yes, Daniel.
But anyhow, and so they decided to give it to me. This is what to be.
I saw the Nesbitt scheme, the Nesbitt scheme, the St. Kitts.
Yes, they bought slaves. This is always slave free. Everybody back to them, man, they had a tough time, man. Slave free. And a long story, that next story.
It's really a next story that's a long, was that interesting?
Story.
But there's a part that you told me where, I think there's a part where you told me that somebody who left St. Kitts, where they went to New Orleans, they went to?
No.
Where? Louisiana?
No. Corey.
Texas? South Carolina?
It's right here.
Georgia?
Georgia.
You got it.
I don't know the southern states.
Georgia.
Yeah. It's an interesting story because
Steadily Georgia. Right.
somebody was sold from freedom. They were free, and then they found themselves back into slavery.
Yeah.
And then they were freed again or something like that.
Yeah, all that is all.
Amazing story.
Right.
Amazing. I mean, these two things you should put two things together in one book.
No, what you see, it's a long, it's not that they were free. It's too long, sorry.
Yeah.
When they lived in Georgia, he went to a stranger from St. Kitts, because they started a cotton place in St. Kitts, and they reported that in the world, nearly all clothes were made without cotton content. Nearly every clothes you put on without cotton content at that time. So then they began he said in St. Kitts, the plantation you would like, St. Kitts was small.
Right. So you went to Georgia to plant.
So he went to Georgia to look up to hear that they had land there.
space.
When he went to Georgia, and he was his father was a minister, so he decided now to get him with the priest over there, and they recommend to the warden, and the warden said, well, look, you get land here, man. You only have to take it out. You take out 1,000 acres of land. 6 pence an acre. We had 12 cents an acre.
Yes.
So then, how you work is that? He bought slaves. They had no labor in Georgia.
Yes.
So the people he had in St. Kitts, he left them in St. Kitts.
Huh?
The Africans he had in St. Kitts, he left them in St. Kitts behind.
I mean,
Did he carry them to Georgia with him?
no, he's single. No, you're wrong. One brother went one brother was Georgia, you know. The family remains in Kitts.
Oh, the family remained in St.
alright.
Kitts.
And the family remains in Kitts and remain up to return to Trinidad now. They came to Trinidad long after. You see? But he went to Kitts and there.
So this is the people who left England. These are their children.
He had children,
Right,
grandchildren,
okay,
and
right.
great-grandchildren.
Okay.
And the great-great-great-great
Yeah.
grand.
So one of the children went to Georgia.
Georgia.
Right. Okay.